Hello, everybody. Um, Jet lag issues a little bit up here. Was planning to come a little bit earlier, but slept very well. I'm back. I'm back home. I'm back in Bulgaria here with Saturn. Back here, and gonna have a lot of more videos coming out right here. This video is just want to make it out there for you guys, especially for those who are stuck on the twin flame dynamics. And when we're talking about the twin flame dynamics, it's about the journey, talking about not doing the right things and why you're stuck in there and how to move on. How to actually, the only way to move on is to unite yourself. And this is going to be a very kind of like a little bit maybe controversial to you, a little bit more intense to you on some ways. But actually, if you do look at it on the other side, this is going to be the relief within yourself, and you're going to be following the divine energies that are behind all this um, journey. That is what it's going to be. Going to kind of like talking to you about it. Are you false twin flame to yourself? And this is going to be a little bit more going into the depth with it. There is a lot of reflections, a lot of new informations that are coming, and doing those new energies. I hope every one of you is going to be feeling good. And the most of all, there is about it. A lot of people who are in the twin flames, they need that help. They need that help because there is a lot of desperations out there. There is a lot of traumas out there within the whole community we're talking about. There is a lot of things that goes on, and when we getting into the dispositions of finding cancers, we actually sharing with you guys. Okay, so that's what this video is going to be about. And in the next kind of like a few months, we are going to be talking about this healing the community, the twin flame within you, and you're going to become this unification personality inside of you that it's going to help you to become the divine partner to yourself first. Which is the crucial in there? You become the divine partner to yourself, then the divine partner appears. Okay, that's what is. When you move up from the twin flame dynamics and you entering the divine partnership relationship within yourself, you're gonna find out a lot of improvements. There will be no stress about the journey. There will be no intensity. There's gonna be no codependence. There's gonna be no this kind of like a desperations, traumas. Everything that is inside of you is gonna be kind of like put together. You're gonna be able to get your energies together, and that's what is going to be leading you to the whole another level that you've been seeking to evolve as a twin flame. So without other ado, I want to say hi to everybody that coming into the chat. Lee, hi. Erica, thank you for coming in. Divine Lotus, hi, thank you for coming in. Grande, thank you for coming in. So what did it begin with? Where did it begin with? Looking at through the journey of a lot of the twin flames, and they feel the intense energies between the partners, between the two parties. That is begin with you don't know what you get yourself into it as a twin flame. You're going through the twin flames journey that open up these energies inside of you. You open up these emotions inside of you, and those emotions that you're keeping, it becomes the vibrations. You begin to have this awakening stages. Hi Irina, thank you for coming in. You begin to have this awakening stages, and through those awakening stages you're going into this kind of like a roller coaster situations. It goes up, you go high, it goes up, it goes high. You're going through the stages with a lot of things. You demanding a lot of things. You want a lot of things. What can I do for my twin flame? What can I do to be with him? How we can get an union? We're going to be talking about what union is. Union is ending of the twin flame dynamics. You become a divine partner. We're going to be talking about this divine unions inside. First of all, within yourself, because when you cross over after you ending your twin flame dynamic within yourself, then you're going to receive that internal peace inside of you. Is nothing is going to shake you up anymore. The reason is wherever it's gonna go, however it's going to go, you're healed. You put your life together and you put your things together. And today I want to talking about you. Are you the false twin inside of you to yourself? That is a very crucial moment inside of it, because whatever you are missing actually from your twin flame, whatever you're demanding on your twin flame, it is the part that's missing inside of you. And if you don't realizing this inside of you, if you have this energy like you knew what you're supposed to do, you knew what it was supposed to be thinking and happening inside of it. Maybe there was a something that was in a way, but you're not doing it yourself. You're not acting, you're not unified with your higher self and the lower self. You still have these inner fights, but you know what you need to do to cross it. You actually don't get the truth from within yourself to yourself. And when you missing that relationship from within you, you actually become this false personality inside of it. You begin this uncover these false situations. We're going to be talking about that most of the twin flames out there, they're not even committed to be publicly as a twin flame. They still hold on the face mask of being twin flame and be as something else out into the society. Now you are lying to yourself. You can't be the one thinking and home and another thinking and outside. You have this false personality problems inside of you, and that will lead you to the situations of you actually a the false twin to your own self. Look at it deep inside of you that that is one of the main reasons I want to talk to you guys today. It is about that cheating like this in your own self, pretending into in yourself. You actually become that gravity from within yourself, that energy within yourself, that you're wondering, are you having your own false twin? You need to understand that first you have to be truth from within you. Irina, I missed a real relationship, not fake. Exactly. So once you crossing this path of you being real for your own self, you being a really within the divine energies will manage to get you to a divine partnership, not you. You stop wanting, you stop needing, you stop demanding, you stop codepending, you stop all this fakiness inside of you. And then you only want a true partner, you only true energies, you only want the true divine relationships inside because you are ready for it. You got enough of the drama, of the trauma. You got enough of negative emotions, negative people. You're done with what you want, with the perfect picture about partnership within your mind that was based out of the society. Inside, there is an internal image inside of you that you're seeking a perfection, but the perfection is become perfect within inside of you when your lower self and your higher self coming together and they're not in fight with you. This is how that unification is coming inside of you. You begin to have the internal peace that leads you into the journey. And then all that dynamic of the pressure, of the intensity, all these ups and downs, all these heavy energies, all these heavy situations inside for so that heavy energies, they are just fade out. Why? If you look at it inside of you from the karmic standpoint of the relationships inside of it, that karmic relationships, they told you what should be and how to be. There was a lot of programming of what relationship should be. You gotta get married, you gotta have job, you gotta have a house, you gotta have a kids, you gotta have this, and this to show them that you have a good life. That is all this. It's kind of like getting these perfections, but that it's still encoded in an old paradigm. But within a soulmate, you actually begin to hi Diamond B for within a soulmates, that is they want to teach you what the love is, but there is something's missing there. It is missing that purifications of the partner in there, mirroring you and shows you the things that you need to work on it. This is why twin flames dynamic, it's way too heavy. The twin flame dynamic is it's heavy because you see yourself through somebody else, and now that connections within the twin flames, it triggers everything. But if your partner has not ready to do the inner work inside of it within themselves, that doesn't mean that you have to doing the same thing. It is about you to evolve with the divine that wakes you up. And through getting through your life with the twin flame dynamics, there's going to be a point that, like, I don't want to have nothing with the twin flame. I don't want to be with the twin flame. I don't want to be a twin flame. I want to be this divine partner. I want to be these situations. Yes, because the divine union begins first with you. Nobody is responsible for your personal unifications within yourself. That's why the twin flame journey is heavy. But when you crossing the other side, though, all that heaviness goes away. There is an internal peace. You're finding your home. You don't have the desperations for your partner, neither that your partner will have the desperations from within you. You're gonna be finding the way how there is divine powers right now that they're gently push for union. They're not pushing you like this intensity. There is no anymore this hush, rush, push, and so on with. But within yourself, you don't have to pretend anymore with anything. You already have probably enough within yourself to unificate yourself. But you have to face those fears. You have to face these energies to be having the courage to cross those patterns, to cross the bridge, to cross the bridge on your own within the divine. That is your personal responsibility. And some of the people actually not doing this. Most of the people who right now they're calling me, they're stuck into this journey in there because they're stuck of them their own self. They're stuck from their internal fake world that they're building with the imaginations, with the desperations with from within. But when you become that true person, when you actually stop at point of like, okay, what is this dynamic learning to it? What is this twin flames doesn't within? What is this situations going on? You're actually stopping for a second and finding your 0 point. And at that 0 point inside of it, from within yourself, that 0 point will lead you to the internal peace. You enter the stages of the beginning, crossing the path of within the paradise state. You're not worry about things. Absolutely not worry anymore. You enjoy the energies. You enjoy this inner peace with the divine. You're enjoying the situations that are coming. So that's what. And Irina, if he never comes back, I will stay alone. Some of the people exactly is going to say that. And been there, done that for it. But actually, when the divine decides you to put you together with someone, they will. Okay. One of these things is like, I want to be, I will stay alone. Actually, it's coming in for overcoming the fear to be staying alone. Okay. Staying on your ground, staying up within your truth, be within your own love inside of it. You unify this. And people fearing this, but you don't have nothing to fear. Because if you look at it back within the twin flame dynamic, if the twin flame dynamic would have been working great for you, in there it would have been worked, but it doesn't. Why? Because there is a lot more issues than just being a twin flame. It is the first thing is you to become the twin flame to your own self. You to look inside of it, and your twin flame is your higher self. Once you understand that your twin flame is your own higher self, then that energies inside of you about the twin flames journey is all going to be making a sense. That is it, a part of internal illuminations inside of you. And when this is coming in for it, is you have to sit down with you and realize this. And willing to help you guys on this. So if any of you need some help, you guys know how to find me on the Facebook. For but looking at this, if you're not doing it, this, if you're not reaching that internal peace into inside of yourself, okay, there is something you have to look so deeply. Are you self-betraying yourself? Are you doing self-sabotage within you? Are you over obsessed? Are you looking more with your time, effort, energy, and focus towards your twin flame instead of you? You're basically abandoning yourself. And when you abandon yourself, that abandonment in there is affecting your outside abandonment from within you. That self damage inside of it. But when I look at the other side, that is it. When you love yourself, you're learning how to reach the peace. You're not stressing anymore because you understand the drama that it's creating within the twin flame between you and your partner. It's actually also there is a drama between you, your higher self, and the lower self. What do you need? What do you want? And so on. Until you don't understand this, you're not going to be feeling like home personally. Because when it comes in time, you to feel home personally, there's going to be some time home personally with somebody else. Because you going to be attracting, you're going to be doing things of what you are with what you are. So knowing this from the karmic relation standpoint for it, you are in a karmic relationship with other people to it. Can you imagine? That's what some of the people they ask me, Dio, why do we have a multiple twins? You have a multiple twins because you can't fix things. You have to evolve and you have to experience things with others. Talk with Nick about today about this situations. Why? Because the whole point of these dynamics, we're talking about karmic relationships, soulmate relationships, then you're moving into the twin flame relationship, you to become a divine partner. That's what this is. Because when you wake up as a twin flame, what was the one main reason to have a divine union, to have that internal peace inside of you? Once you reach into that state, then you will understand more things than ever before. You're actually gonna exit, finally gonna exit the matrix. The internal peace and the divine powers from within you, they're gonna be exiting, they exit you out of the matrix. So Cheryl, thank you for coming in. Casey, hi. I'm glad to see you. I'm married to a soulmate and I want to be with him. I was never sexual with twin, but I completely experienced the journey. It's purgatory. Talking about sexuality and intimacy in there. you're gonna be learning the divine intimacy. You are going to learn this divine intimacy. Uh, the question is that when you feel that things are missing for it, you're always going to be looking for something else. Basically, you're leaving your options out. It doesn't matter what relationship, if you keep your options open for something out there, something better, some situations out there, you still have not unified things inside of you. Once you unite the things from inside of you, you actually become these perfections you were seeking for. You become perfections with the person that is within you, within your own partner. You're gonna feel like home. That feeling of home is gonna be really peace. That peace, it turns into something more beautiful in there. You're not stressing all, you're not into situations inside. So we're looking at an outside world is going to tell you what actually you're attracting from within your internal world inside of it. But the journey, it is about you to find this divine partner inside of yourself. Vijay, thank you for coming in. Age gap. You want me to tell you that age gap doesn't have nothing to do pretty much. Age gap is only like one of the things that you have to overcome inside of yourself. Age gap means just a number. It's just a number. For the divine, there's no age gap. Within the universe, there is no age gap. It's only age gap within the society. That's what this is. Because society set up a rules, society set up unwritten laws, society is a mess. And that's what happens is when the messy people trying to control the life of others, while it should be the other way around for it. This is why we are in this big mess right now here in the earth. This is why there is no paradise on earth, which is our mission, to be on earth as in its heaven. But the heaven first you have to walk from within you. The heaven has to be inside of you. That beauty energy inside with love from within yourself. Where that comes from? Unifications within the lower self and the higher self, guys. If you have not unified in those, you still this false personality inside of you. And that's why you, if you're looking at deeply from within you, this is going to help you to resolve all the issues within twin flames dynamic inside of you. Uh, um, okay, Irina, I wasted all my life for nothing. Actually, it's not. Some of the twin flames right now stuck in the twin flames journey, they felt it that wasting. But if you did your inner work uh, and yourself, you will understand that all those years they were not in vain because you learn. The soul learns, Irina. Okay. Sam, I'm trusting that what's meant for me will come to me. Sam, yes, looking inside of you, uh, looking at inside of yourselves there. Because once you do and achieve this, you become this divine partner inside of you. Let me tell you, there's nothing gonna be much better for you. I'm pulling you right now up, all the way up, but this I can't, and based of my personal experience. And this is why it works. It does really works. Okay. All I'm asking you inside of you is just don't be this false personality inside of you. And exactly, Sam, you are gonna be attracting which it's meant for you, and that it will come to you, and it will. At some point, it will. You will feel how the divine energy is actually they're pushing very gently and softly. This is not gonna be the push like within the twin flame dynamic. that it's so heavy. Actually, right now, this push is going to be soft, sweet, no pressure. This push within you is going to be a very completely different. It's going to happen naturally, completely naturally. But when you first have to finish this work of the courage of completing the twin flame dynamics inside of you, that's ending with your lower self, your higher self, and the divine. Those triangle we talk about all the time. When that's happening to you, you actually become this divine partnership with you first. Everything begins within you. So, Sam, great. My blessings to you if you get to these positions. Irina, do you think God creates separations or it's up to us? The separations is needed. First of all, the one separations is coming because things are not good. You have to separate. Things not gonna work. You have to accept that for it. But the separations is also to lead you to see what was the need. But if it is a separations for the divine purposes, that is a to find out if it's the love is truth. Basically, you're separate with your partner, but nothing's changed. You're not having any other people in your life as an option. You're not looking at any more of the things as an option. And that is it when you pass that test. And it doesn't matter of the things, times, situations, continents, religions, age gaps, and so on. The true love brings you home. And and that standpoint, the divine is stepping in, and the divine sets the union, divine time. Divine partners dynamic is different. There is no there is no pressures in there. There is no intensity there. There's no need to anymore. You're like walking with another people's trauma or drama. You know how to do it within you. They come to you for advice, but you're not just engaging with those energies. You're like, I've been there. I can't go back. I can't go back. That energy is there. Just because someone does not want to do work with the divine partnership is what the you're going back into state of paradise as divine partnership that God originated. Okay, we are going back. We are going back into the source, and with the divine partnership, the internal peace leads to that wisdom with the divine, that beauty within the divine, and the feeling of home. Being home is more than just incredible. Is more than just perfect. Is more than just this which is was seeking as a twin flame. But you have to unify to you, and this is why it is like don't don't have this personalities situations, because those personality situations, it makes you to look like a false twin flame. Real twin flame goes to that divine partnership. This is why going through this dynamic as a twin flame to reach that divine point. You are the divine partner with in you with divine. Okay, and then the partner will come. Uh so the separations is very powerful. Actually, the separations proves the love. Okay, that's one of the two lovers. When they separate, nothing can separate them in spirit. And when it's divine time and comes, divine partnerships understand this, and they're purging the dynamic of these situations, of this pressure to be together. That will be removed. Um, okay. So, Chuckly guys around me after losing a chance with my twin flame. Um, be careful what you're attracting, Kirina, because there it is this energies that you need to change around you. If you the people that are coming around you, they are the same person, but with a different, but they are the same person as a personality, then you have not changed. So you need to look inside of you and change something. You need to look inside. Vijay, our impulsive behavior like yelling, screaming, throwing tantrums comes from the wounding of inner child, which adult self has ignored, suppressed, and depressed. Actually, Vijay, yes, you're totally correct in this. When you have enough of this impulsive behavior, when you have enough of this craziness, when you have enough with this, you let it go. You come to a point at the end of the journey as a twin flame dynamic when you actually let it go with everything that causing you to do wrong things in life. You stop disagree with the higher self, you stop disagree with the lower self. It is what it is. You're gonna understand the words. Actually, it is what it is. Yes. But when you heal all this, when you heal those situations, now you're healed. You're now bringing that unhealed, wounded child, inner child, into the dynamic. And when you heal the inner child, Vijay, actually you do the work of your parents. They didn't heal their inner child. And when you become that person, you stood on the fronts of your parents or in your family, healed on a healthy relationships, in a healthy divine relationships inside of it. You actually show them, here we go. I did the work that I come for as a karmic situations in this family. I've done what is right. And you give them an example of what they need to do for their next life. So if you look at it of these situations within your internal peace, you know what is that going to be that beauty inside of you? That's going to relieve the pressure of you being born in that family. You're going to heal that bloodline inside of you. So yes, I totally agree with you, Vijay. Margot, hi. Blue Swans, hello, dear. And namaste and love you. Hi, guys. Thank you for coming in. Hey, Paulina. Hi, darling. How are you? Dio is right. You may miss all the juicy stuff, universe planet for you if you're stuck in hopes that originated. TF will be back. It is important step to overcome to get the ultimate internal union. Uh-huh. Exactly. It is a step. But once you cross that step and you find that inner peace, that step leads you into the state of the paradise inside of it. You're not emitting intense energies. No, you're not emitting these pressures. You're emitting something more. You're emitting internal peace, peace that reflects. And you will find things, though. You will find situations, problems, triggers. People will try to disturb that inner peace inside of you. And you're like, let's see what that leads to it. Let's see that what it goes in there. Let's see the situations that it's going on in there. And let me tell you, okay, you do that to you. Keep that promise to yourself from within. You you are that person inside. And yes, exactly, that internal union worth the price you pay for the twin flame dynamic. You will understand what it's mean paying the price, but you're gonna be fall forward, moving forward, be in the love state forward. Everything that you thought you knew about love on the other side of becoming a divine partner, that right there. It doesn't matter what the situations is. It doesn't matter what the things is. Maybe the things were so wrong with your twin flame. Maybe the situations were so wrong with karmics, with things, with someone. You know what? That was the price you paid to get to this state as a divine partner, which is that's what the twin flame is evolving in. But you have to ending that twin flame dynamic and reach that state of inner peace. Once you do that, then you'll get more powers, more things inside of it. Diamond B, learning lessons, exactly. Learning lessons. But once the lessons is learned, this is why a lot of the people, they're learning the lessons, they're hearing the lessons, they are getting to the lessons, they don't perform in the lessons. And if you don't perform what you learn, you're still a false to your own self. You're still false to your own internal world. You still false self to your higher self. And this is one of the main things why a lot of people suffering in the twin flames dynamic, because they are false to their own self. And asking is that my false twin flame. If you look inside, once you unify to this higher self within the lower self, you reach that 0 point. That is actually the entrance as a divine partner. You're closing the stages. The thing it is that through all the time you're carrying wounds. What is those wounds? What is those traumas are? You're carrying the wounds probably from abandonment. You're carrying the wounds from the journey. You're carrying the wounds from all your life inside of it. When you are arriving as a twin within the twin flame, you carrying those wounds within you. And even when you entering in divine partnership, actually there you seek it how fast and what is the main reason for you to heal it. Let me tell you, the healing and the energies inside of a divine partnership dynamic, they're working fast. They're not like a twin flame dynamic, like you're taking time, you're learning, and so on, intensity, pressures, aggravations, tantrums. One day you love them, the next day I don't want to see them. In a divine partnership in there, the healing actually of that internal peace, feeling a home, heals wounds like this. Just because when you talk with the wounds in there, that wounding is actually begins to find the very quick answers about the healing inside of you. So you can stay in that state of as a divine partner. But yes, Diamond B, learning lessons. Hi, CF. Hi, Rich. Okay, and the chat was born in there. Uh, Hi, Alicia. Thank you for coming in. We can believe in the union is keep all the relationship, but at the end of the day, it's just suffering and lonely life. If you're suffering in lonely life, you have to look at it. Why you're suffering? Are you self-suffering from within you? Because if you're suffering in life, you're actually suffering in your internal world. Your external world is the mirror of your internal world inside of it. And looking at on this, there could be a lot of heaviness that you need to let it go inside of it for it. Because in that dynamic, as a twin flame, your job was to reach divine union, and the divine union begins with you. So, still, Irina, you have to look inside. It's all internal work. Don't look for an outside. If you're looking for an outside, like your twin flame has to do this, or if you're in a union with before you reach the divine union, it's an internal peace inside. You have to look these situations that has not been fixed. They has not been fixed. The premature union within the twin flame leads to the repeating of certain cycles until reaching to this divine union. Divine union brings peace and healing. You need to understand this. I don't know how to explain it to you that much, but then the time will come in. So don't feel lonely. You only feel the loneliness actually is to put yourself together. Kurt and Eva, hi guys. Twin flame union, soulmate union, or type of union, when done right, meaning is truth and always will be divine. Yes, for it, but when the divine energies are walking really, they are a little different. They're a little higher within that. You're gonna be put into how to explain this. peace, peaceful peace. This is bliss on a whole another level. This is not uh, for. There is a reason why all they have their own order in there. But you're right. Well done, right? Yes. All this, it's coming together. Hi, Tiffany. Thank you for coming in. God is truth and divine love, self toward, and any everyone is it can be only divine when in truth. Exactly. That truth actually, guys, yes, that is it, the truth when you actually the truth from within yourself. You're staring at that truth, but you're afraid to get to that truth. It's very funny how the new energies actually they're like, come on, you know the truth, you feel the truth. Why you resisting it? Why you doing it? All this. And the end of that journey as that the dynamics inside of you is gonna be really rewarding at the end. Really, really is gonna be rewarding for you. Irina, the whole life about twin flame. Well, actually, if you are looking at towards the person to the outside source, in there now you're going to be understand when you reach the inner peace there, when you reach this energy of inner peace inside, you will understand that it was never about the other person. It was never about the outside person. It was never about that this outside source will come and fix you. It's never outside this source will give you the love. You have to give the love first to you. Really, to give out love into you. And when you have that love to you, you're gonna be set by the divine in there to get that love. Okay. And it's not about the your twin flame, the person. It's like if you're fearing to lose your twin flame, you have fear of losing yourself. You're still codependent. In the divine partnership, there is no codependency. There is an interdependence. You're not hugging your twin flame or you're not hugging your divine partner. It's all natural. You feel this magnetism naturally. Things happen naturally. They give you separate situations to happen naturally. There is no rush hush. Everything happens naturally. The love is natural. The love is truthful. The touch is soft, gentle, carry. There is not this intensity. If you touch it, what is going to happen? This is a whole another level, but you have to stop with the false things inside of it because you're stuck in the twin flame journey. You're stuck in there within the twin flame journey. One, you crossing the path. This is what the new energies of came in with the age of Aquarius. This is what we got so far. And doing it, those energies, those new energies, they're powerful, but they're very gentle. They're not that rushed. Yes, there is a pressures and so on, but they tell you you're divine. You're handling pressure. You're built to handle the pressure. I had to handle so much pressure with the situations of the 3D. And there was a lot. I mean, 3D was pounding on me. It was pounding on me. And I'm like, okay, all right, let go. Let's see. You done nothing wrong. It's just the situations. You have to be in this peace for yourself, dear. You have to be this divine partner from to you. And yes, there is a comment, there is a things that's gonna throw you off just to see what else you need to work on it. But the situations that I had personally in the 3D, they were way off the charts because that was a like Let's test you. Are you worth it to be there? Let's test you. Are you worth it to be a divine partner? And this is why was that part of you passed the test. You passed the test. You passed the test. Here, I let go. And you got into these energies. You're so beautiful, dear. Thank you for being you. I want to say thanks first for the divines upstairs for it. Let me tell you that I'm so appreciated what's going on upstairs and our cooperations as a divine partnership to bring that energies here. As you see it now, the energies of the evolutions that we did there since the last year, the live chat for, I see a lot of evolutions within the people. And I stepping up because I know how important it is in a base of the inner work that is done in the reality as a real personality, is a real spirituality in there. For it is gonna benefit the society. We are here to benefit the society. We are here to create this reality that needs to be real and to stop this fakeness that actually everyone to have their inner peace. Can you imagine you go out there at the coffee shop and the person who is serving you coffee is in inner peace? Everyone, when they drink their coffee in a high vibrations and they have an inner peace. Yes, there's gonna be some things and situations and so on, but the inner peace is there. Okay, how would you feel? State of paradise? Probably you will. Probably you will. It's so awake you to you. Yes, in a way of this awakening of divine partnership. Yes. Okay. It's gonna be, and the divine partnership is actually comes to the point that one of the tests is there. It's like you don't have this obsession, but it's one thing is gonna be this missing hole that is gonna be pushing you. You want to know things, you're gonna be triggered the twin flames dynamic. The triggers of the twin flame dynamic is about all this intensity that you repeat, and you're like, no, I'm not doing this. You catching yourself in the spot in the second. No, I'm not acting like this. No, this is old. I know where this is leading me. Oh, I'm not gonna run. Oh, I'm not gonna chase. I don't have fear of losing you as you have fear of not losing me. That codependency is gonna be healed. And the only thing is gonna be left in there is that divine energies with the peace inside. Let me tell you, it's beautiful. You're going to experience it. If you do that inner work of stop being a false twin to your own self, you're going to be finding a lot of things about the whole journey and the whole another level. Erica, enjoy. Have a good one. And wish you everything. Not a problem. And you're welcome. Um, okay, missing a lot of chat in here. Oh, okay. Sam, yes, but he reminds me of who I truly am and for what I am truly grateful. The reminders are good. The questions of that reminder of the awakening state, it is to remind you that you are a divine human being, Sam, and that divine human being inside of you is asking for that divine. Because it's nothing more beautiful. You wake up in the morning without any stress, worries, situations, and so on. When you get up in the morning, you're with an internal peace. You have this beautiful energy with everything, unifications with Mother Nature, unifications of things that goes on. You're not worried about the partnerships at all. You're not going to worry about that. That is gone. The only thing you might have worries of a 3D standpoint, how you can look at it and unify these 3D energies with the 5D in life. And this is going to be kind of like a harder process because the one it's spirituality, the other is materialism situations. But you look at it inside of all this, the divine is going to be helping you and assisting you with this. That is when you have full faith within the divine. So yes, but that gratefulness, yes, and that when you become truly grateful with this, Sam, that is happening in an incredible, incredible way. I'm happy you feel like this. Hey, Rich, my brother, thank you so much for being here, giving you a big hug from here. And all right, Blue Swan, no one knows love truly except for the one. They gave us the example of what it means to be loved. Exactly. Are you that example, though? Are you an example of that soft love? Are you at the example when you create peace in the environment around you? Are you that example of divine love when you're stepping home? I'm so happy that things happen at Miami in there, and we were family. Okay, all of us that we gathering in there. There was a times that we were all family there, all sitting at these big tables, and having a great time, having a great food, and having a great situations. But there was peace, and yes. All right, Kurt, thank you. Grande. Well, Grande, thank you for the love and thank you for the super chat. Much love to you. Hi, Nia. What is more important, race or blood type? None. Only thing you may look at it, blood type for it. That is if the female, it's with negative blood type for. There could be a complications if the blood type of the baby actually becomes a positive. That is the other than that, race or blood type doesn't really matter. The divine knows how to do things there. For all you need to be careful about this negative blood type. If it's the masculine, it's negative blood type, there is no problems because of this. Okay, but if the female it's negative blood type and the partner it's positive blood type, if the baby is positive blood type, there could be some complications in there. For so that's what physically goes on because of the blood types. The positive blood type has extra proteins attaching to the blood cells while the negative blood type does not have this proteins there. And when then the blood between the baby and the mama goes on, they have some medicines for this, for it, but basically, yeah. But what religion you are, what race you are, or what situations you're on, none of this matter. None of this matter. Mhm. You'll find that within the divine partnership, nothing else matter except to be that stay at home with the partner. That's priceless. You will at some point, but before you reach that, before you get into that level in there, you have to stop kidding yourself. You start have to have the courage within yourself because in there, that exchanges that goes on, it is about the vulnerability. We're going to talk about tomorrow about the vulnerability. What is the beauty of being vulnerable? Let me tell you, the beauty of being vulnerable is actually opens the things so fast. You have to be vulnerable as a masculine energy. So the female can use the intuitions to help you with that vulnerability, gives you the love. At the same time, the feminine energy is vulnerable. You're accepting that vulnerability, not as a weakness, but you're accepting it, that energy, that female energies, that they're looking for the security within you. And you actually give them back the love into them as security that builds inside. And you're helping to build the real defined, caring woman, the real divine female energy to rise up with the divine in there. So much new things with the new energy, guys, and I'm so glad that we are all here. I'm so blessed and I in this, and thank you, thank you, guys up there watching all of us. So, yeah, do you date other people or just waiting for your twin only? I'm actually within the divine arena. I'm not usually dating at all. I'm just attracting what it is. That is a total different when I allow things to happen naturally. I'm not looking for out there for a dating. I wasn't looking for a dating. I was looking what it's meant to be to be. So, Irina, if you're out there, you're putting yourself out there in the world just because you not feel comfortable to be alone, you're still codependent in there. But when you reach to the state, it's like I'm allowing the divines to work within me. The divine partner will arrive on its own, naturally. Not this is gonna happen when you stop looking for dating, you stop looking for being to want to be with your twin flame, you stop to be having all this craziness about intimacy, you overcome the fear of being okay with yourself, and you become your true self. You kind of like remove all that, and all of a sudden, the moment you don't want the love appears on its own. Because guess what? You don't have demands, you don't have perfections, you don't have all these uh, requirements like he has to or she has to, they have to, must be like this, and so on. When you understand that you are chasing a wrong perfections within yourself, when you stop doing this, then you understand that perfection is you. Your higher self is the perfections of you. And then that perfection towards beauty within yourself. And combined with the divine energies inside of you, guess what? You're walking in there as a divine partner. That's the evolution of the twin flame. You're getting in there. But if you still healing, purging, some of the people actually constantly going through the pattern of seeking things that needs to be healed. You have to be healed. You. Okay, at some point you have to stop doing certain things inside of it to pay attention from within yourself. Near air and breathe, near spirit within. Kurt, yes, spirit from within, pounding like a bachata music. See, I love that bachata music that we were playing in there. Blue Swan, my God, my chat is blown up. Oh my God. Okay, okay, let's see where I am. Maybe a good subject will be to actually explain how to achieve inner peace with for empaths. Actually, this is gonna be a good topic, there for uh, because of at some point you have to stop being the wounded empath. Yeah, you have to become the healed empath. The wounded empath wants to give the energy, wants to do this, and so on and so on, just to get it. But it's actually the person who has to heal. Now, when the people come to you for healing, you actually tell them, okay, let's look what it is within you and how we can heal this wound permanently. Permanently. You not want to heal anymore just of this. The people have to understand that after achieving that inner peace as an empath, You actually looking at this and you're telling the things what you need to tell. But to achieve the inner peace and the empath, one of the inner peace and the empath is to stop wounding itself. That is it. Like, you know what? I don't want to be in the harmful relationships. I don't want to deal with the within this. I don't want to be abandoning my own self. I want to be the real empath inside of it that heals. So that brings the inner peace within the empath. They are correlated in there. Otherwise, it's throwing off the empath to go out there and abandon other things, still have no inner peace. But when the things are correctly done, then the empath heals his own wounds. And now, through healing his own wounds, he knows that the self healing process as an empath is actually healing everything around him or herself. I should take a private lessons from you again. Not everyone good in that. You're welcome, Irina. Just whatever you have a chance for it, not a problem. Casey, do I delete everything about him? I have to stop obsession to look at his stuff from our journey peak social media bleeding of energy. Actually, don't delete anything because deleting energy is deleting something from within you. Don't look at that social media in there. Just have it open. That is going to be a trigger that later on is going to help you to heal inside. And don't look at it with losses. That could be losses of money, of energies, of love, of what could have been, and so on, Casey. Keep them. They're your memories, okay? They're also your triggers inside of it. Take the good from what you have in that twin flame dynamic and move on forward, okay? And if you have to let it go of this, Casey, if you feel like you have to let it go, do it with grace. If you need closure, do the closure from within you with grace, not with judgments, not with intensity, not with anything. Okay? Because some of the twin flames will never gonna give you a closure. That is the one thing you need to do the closure from within you. So you can move within divine. You actually let it go of this because you're heading towards divine from within you. Casey, you're walking within the divine from within you. Otherwise, you're still stuck for it. Okay. I take from Russian coaches, but they're not great as you. Oh wow. If you guys say I'm great, then so be it for it, Irina. Just message me on the Facebook and we can set up some time for a session. Vijay, every time I trigger with my unresolved emotions get purged. Yes, unresolved emotions actually is unresolved energies. But guys, Vijay, talking to you right now, there, because of what you're saying. You know how that feels when everything falls in its place naturally? You don't have any more unresolved emotions. You find out that the unresolved emotions are actually someone who is outside of you, have inner fight with themselves about you. They are not yours. And when you find this internal peace, you will understand that you resolved the fights inside of you. Now nothing pretty much bothers you. Somebody wants to do something, great. Somebody wants to go ahead and not keep their word, great. That's them. They show up to themselves. You, you keep do it and do it and do it until the job gets done. For those who are in Miami, they know exactly what I'm talking about. Yes. But I can't let it go of my twin flame. It's toxic. Oh no, you can. You can do it. So this is what was the great time at Miami. We had this, yeah, family time. We had a family time. So yes, when you get this, you purge that out. Once it's purged, the situations are different. Diamond D, hopefully you and Divino is okay, guys. For I sent some little energy. The divine doesn't have a race or blood type. The divine is love for you all. Divine, exactly. Vijay, every time I'm triggered with TF, my unresolved emotions get purged. They will be purged. Um, yeah, but you're rare, aren't you? Rare. I don't want to say I'm rare. Maybe I achieve something with the people don't do, but yeah, I don't. I find myself more real and being real to myself, the goodness from within me, and for so. Grande, thank you for the love. Thank you. Okay, my chant is blown, guys, but that's okay. We must accept all things. Exceptions, yes. You have to accept the things that work and things that don't work. You start have to play these mind tricks within you. Like maybe this is gonna happen, maybe that is gonna happen, maybe you have these expectations, maybe you put these situations and so on there. But you have to accept it, what's not working in order you to understand the things that are going to be working with you. So, uh, yes, we have to accept all things. Gidos, hey, how are you? I was fixed on a false twin flame. You may be fixed on a false twin flame. That false twin flame actually can come to you in life to seek the truth within you. This is why you're a true seeker. This is why you're in a twin flame dynamic. You to become a divine within. That is in the personal relationship with God. That is the personal relationships with the divine inside. So if you're fixed within the TF that it's false, that's mean that you need to understand these people, okay? They're false to themselves. They may tell you one thing and do another, completely another thing. Are they true to themselves with the promises they did? No. So this is why you need to understand that if you have this kind of like a connections from what you have to let it go, because it can be stepping in the truth within the divine if that exists. Everything begins with being truth, and if the person your connections with it they are false, they're showing you what you may have to overcome within yourself. But it's the very good part inside of you, deeply in your center. You to not to be false to your own self. You to be the truth within yourself. That is it there, in that core from within you, that truth from within you. That leads you to the divine. That is the best route you want to go with it. Dio, that movie that you suggested in your eyes made me cry. My eyes inside out, but Kurt fell asleep. But oh my God, what a lovely movie. Resonates so much. Actually, I brought all my DVD collection from the United States within me. And I had to bring United States DVD player here in Europe because otherwise the DVD will not going to work. So one of the movie actually we set up here to be watched. That is in your eyes. I have the DVD. I purchased it myself. So yes, that movie is great because it shows up what really going on. But at the end, they become that divine partnership within themselves. And yes, exactly. That movie is incredible. Yes, trust, surrender, and let go, free from codependency. Exactly, Vijay. Exactly. You know what the beauty is when once everything falls in its place naturally, you wonder what's next. But you are gonna be feeling, you're gonna be tested. Are you making it this? You got this energy. Did you feel that pressure? Because you cannot create pressures within the dynamics. The dynamics and the divine partnership is actually love and peace, not fight for love. As a twin flames, you know, the twin flames, you're fighting for that love. You want that love. You do these things. Castellina work, Castellina this, Cali, my twin flame, my twin flame. Ooh. Yes, there. So, yeah, when you're free, when you get in that, then you get to these positions. Uh, so yeah, vibration. Yes, vibrations are important because vibrations creates the magnetic pull that you're pulling things towards you. Uh, if you still want twin flame to do something for you, do that exactly same thing to your own self. If you want your twin flame to do something to show you, do that to yourself. But you know what's the beauty inside of it that it's missing in there during the naked talk is that vulnerability. When you have the naked talk, and that vulnerability is actually the key because you know as a partners, you know as a partners how to work with. So he maybe is you, he maybe is that energy is in there, but action shows up. Who is who? Actions, you guys. You have to be focus on this because actions it is the loudest voice of the inner world. Your actions, you might know everything about twin flames, but if you don't act on it, you still you have no courage in the guts. But when you become as a divine partner inside of you, when you unify it in self in there, then the beauty is going to be coming very beautiful. So yeah. Jesus, my real TF died when I when I fixed on a false TF. Oh, and you gotta be very careful with some of the things like this in there. But the real twin flame is you first. Okay. So when you detach from any persons, you're gonna be attaching into yourself and the divine and the divine. Irina, but why this journey brings you to loneliness life since you don't feel comfortable to be with someone else and you must be alone? At some point you have to be alone. At some point you really have to be alone in order to fix yourself. You have to heal things from within because when you're wounded, you may be wounding the partners for you, and that wounding of partners for you, for it, uh, could be creating a damage. You know, wounded people won't heal people. The whole idea is about heal people to heal people. If you understand what I'm saying, yes. So, uh, Nia, I want my twin to pick my life partner. Actually, you want the divine to pick up your divine partner. It's so funny when the divine picks it. It's gonna be at the moment, time, place, and space when it least expected. And you know what the funny part will be? You're gonna know about it when you get there. You're gonna know about it. Oh yeah, you will gonna know about it. Uh, you can feel how important it is. Yeah, Nia, but you're still looking at he. You cannot fix someone who cannot fix himself. If your twin flame it's not open, vulnerable, my goodness, my throat is totally dry. That feels better. Oof. When you want something from your twin flame, why do you want it? What you want from your twin flame develop inside of you and give it to them as an example, then they pick it up as an example, they build it from within. That is the corporations inside. You have not learned these corporations as a twin flame, you're not going into the divine partnership. You're not. Mm-mm. Nope. They didn't like you failed the test. Okay. But when you learn that, when you are completely open and vulnerable, that vulnerability turns to a power more than you can imagine. Being a vulnerable, it is incredible, incredible power, guys. Trust me on that. Being a vulnerable, you guys have no idea how much power is in there. I'm detached from any person. Exactly. Detachment is good because you don't create codependency. How can I give myself family love, kids? You become that person that wants family and kids. You become this feminine. You become this energies. Okay, that's what there is. If you cannot attract that energy, you cannot create this environment. Some of the feminine who have a masculine energies in there, they are distort energy. You basically, when you see a man's, you're attracting this masculine energy with masculine energies of men. Can you create a family environment like this? No. You have to be soft, gentle, caring, mother, woman, spouse, feminine energies, Irina. Okay? That's how you should focus on this. You get into that feminine energies, but you have to feel vulnerable that you have to develop this within you. Uh, Throughout giving to yourself first, so you can then give to others within you and projecting from you towards others. Projecting from for actually, it's not about projecting, Kurt, but it's more you to become a personal example of others. The others, they see the energy you are emitting out there, okay, and they're reflecting within you or others within. But first, you become that for when you're getting and walking within the inner peace energies, you're pushing it out. That's what I mean, and this is Eva. Okay, yes, thank you. Nia, together, peace. Yes. Uh, Jesus, I am my TF now. Yes, exactly. You have to be your own TF to yourself. Okay. So, Nia, break all curses. Curses is coming from a lot of anger energy that it's stored in there. Curses, generational situations, they can all be broken because that brokenness is actually creates this energy that needs to be displaced, that is been displaced to be putting where it needs to be. Once you reach that energies, you're gonna have the inner peace near. So that's what the breaking of that is. It is almost like it's just a trigger to the real you. Actually, it's leading you. It's triggering you. It's pushing you, Sam, to be real you. And when it's real you, it's real you. If you say, I'm going to be getting with my divine partner and I'm going to be promise you respect, wisdom, I'm going to respect everything out of you, and you show them that respect, that actually it is what opened it up. But then that respect from your partner with and everything inside of it, it is about you, the real you. The real you is when you keep your word, you keep your commitment, you keep your energies, you keep your promises, you do the work with this, and then you have real life with divine energies and inner peace. That's what the twin flame journey led in there. Okay, that's what that is. It's leading there. Grande, thank you for that. And yes, thank you. Nia, like an Indian god. Talking about Indian, I get a lot of stuff here. Actually, I brought it with me in there. And one of the things is exactly India. Kurt and Eva, courses don't work when you are united within the core of the one and only source of love, which crosses all dimensions, all the infinity realities, with everything and everyone. That is totally correct. When you live everything into the divine, oh, within the divine partnership, you will find this protections from the divine. Divine is going to protect you. Actually, divine is very funny. You're going to find out in divine partnership, there is not only inner peace, there is also fun. How it's create a little environment, how it's created a little funny way of energies, how things are, yeah. Okay. Talking about reunion, what is a reunion? There, you need to understand what the when the real love between two people doesn't matter what kind of dynamic there is. If that is a real love, nobody can take it away. But if that is a false love, it's never gonna work out. So, in a divine partnership, all this needs to make it to do things. It's going away. In divine partnership, none of that matters because it doesn't exist. So talking about reunion in there, it's you to reunite yourself with your higher self. And then the union with the other person is actually going to happen on its own naturally. You're not going out and seek for love. Love comes and finds you. You already know. Love comes and finds you. But first, you have to fix your own environment, your own thinking, your own emotions, so you can be able to attract this kind of like energy. Otherwise, when you're the stored energy, it's always going to be pushing people, always going to be attracting same person with these crazy situations in there of immature masculine or immature feminine that comes in because the fight is actually inside of you. Jida, subsect told me to pray Psalm 23 and 123. You got to be very careful with the psychic situations because of sometimes this can help but also be careful with. I have some people who come to me and they were very in a trauma because someone, as a psychic reading abilities, they told them you're gonna be with your twin flame between this and this date. By this date, you're gonna be in union. Union didn't happen. Now, what should I do with that person? Mm, yeah, work with him to go ahead and unify themselves with it. Because sometimes the psychic reading, they're reading your own personal desires inside of you, your personal situations, your predictions, your projections. Because you're on a very high vibrational level, This is what there is. But when you do these projections inside of you about the twin flame journey, it's like, okay, we're gonna do this. We're gonna go take the tickets. We're gonna go there. We're gonna get a union. Then we're gonna be doing this and that. And then it's gonna arrange this. We're gonna arrange that. We're gonna make this. We're gonna make the plan. We're gonna guess what? It's all gonna turn to your mess. Why? Because of missing the divine unifications within you. Okay, that's what this is. All right, guys, love you so much. Let's share the love and the light in here for it. And tomorrow we're gonna be talking about what is the difference when you're getting into the divine partnerships. Talking about the power of vulnerability. Okay, talking about that power. All right, guys. I want to say uh, thank you for you guys. Some of the psychic readers actually G-dust, they are powerful. They can tell you the things, the truth from within you. I wish they can. Some of them they can tell you what you need to put in yourself together from within you. G-dust. Okay, but I didn't say that. Because I have some situations in the both realms. There is a psychic readers that helps, but there are some psychic readers that actually reading your highest level of vibrations. That because you want that union so much, you are desperate for that union so much, and you basically because that desire is too strong, the psychic readers reading that desire as a truth. This is what I'm saying. That be mindful about this. Okay, always look at the other side, the both two sides of the things the way they are. Yes. Sam, yes, love is all there is. Exactly. Amen. Amen. Diamond B, thank you for the heart. Thank you everyone for coming in. Let's share the love and the light. And hopefully I'm gonna be okay with the jet lags going on, so I won't be that much late for it. I want to say thank you guys for being here. We're going to have some more things coming towards you. I'm telling you that there's going to be a lot of new things that are going to be helping. We are going to have to step it in. Actually, right now it's the perfect time for this divine partners dynamic because a lot of the people out there in the societies, the twin flames, they are stuck and we have to work on it to pull these people up, pull away from trauma, drama, and so on and so on. So working on here, um, praying for everything to be okay, allowing the divine energies to manifest themselves within me without I asking about anything. Okay, it's only to allow the things of the divine energies to manifest on their own self within me, within us, naturally, guys. Naturally, no pressures, no projections, no want, needs, and so on. Just allowing the energies to free flow within us and be in love. All right, guys? Just be love. Thank you, guys. Thank you, Brother Rich. Grande, thank you. Thank you all. Love you. See you tomorrow.